My name is Wes Yeomans, and I'm Vice President of Operations at the New York ISO. When I'm not at work, I'm very good at enjoying life. I'm a skier, I love that. I'm a snowmobiler. I do, believe it or not, enjoy cutting firewood, of all strange things. And I heat the house in the winter with wood, but I enjoy it. It's my exercise, and similar to my dad, I do that for fun. In high school, and I started to drive, I thought I would like to be a truck driver for the rest of my life. My father observed that I was pretty good at math and science, and he was an electrical engineer with General Electric, and he thought I should at least try college and try engineering, and then said if I didn't like it, then do whatever I want, but if I was interested in that, he thought that was a good strategy. 2 years at Broome Community College for engineering science, and then transferred to Clarkson and received my 4-year degree in electrical engineering. I started in 1984 with Niagara Mohawk. At that time, Niagara Mohawk was a large utility in upstate New York, and it also owned all the generation. I was in the operations department for the great majority of that 25 years. But as we know, in the 1990s, the utilities in New York State made the business decision to sell the generation, and that required forming a market and an independent system operator for the transmission system. And I was involved with that, but in the year 2009, there was a fantastic opportunity at the New York ISO to help with the operations of the transmission system and facilitating markets for customers. We do try to prepare for the tight conditions and the stressful situations. Ahead of time, we try to think through what's the wide range of events that can happen on the electric system, and there is a very wide range of things. Really, some of the big ones are heat waves in the summertime, cold snaps on a cold January day, storms like hurricanes, but even every single day our worst and second worst contingencies like the tripping of a transmission line or a large generator. I've been doing almost the same exact thing since 1984 for 35 years, and I tell people I probably only know 10% of it after 35 years. That's how big and complicated this industry is. But it's also extremely exciting. If you think about from about 1900 to 1970 in the United States, the electric load doubled every 10 years. So that was a tremendous amount of building of construction of generators, transmission lines, substations to serve load. A very exciting time in this industry. But it was equally exciting from 1970 to 2000 when you think about the oil embargoes, the build out of nuclear power plants, and then the 3 Mile Island accident, and then the change in portfolio, and then the formation of markets in the 1990s for at least half the country. That was very exciting. And then in 2000, we turned many of these ISOs on, including the New York ISO, and moved to markets, and all that meant, and the tremendous benefits for customers, but all of the challenges and excitement in making those markets work in the best interest of customers.